Good morning, chat. It's Wednesday, 4:08 in the morning. Yeah, trying to figure this out. I'm gonna have to get something new. I'm gonna have to get like a new sound card because it took me a while to figure it out. But I don't know. Right now it's kind of it's all messed up. But I think I figured it out. I think. Hope everybody's doing all right. I know it's hot. And some people are, what do you call it? With the rain and all that stuff. Tomorrow's going to be like 100. So I'm preparing. I'm going to, Colligan's going to call me today. And, I can't get, I can't carry, refill those barrels, the 5-gallon drums. My brother took them, but he was supposed to come down here and, help me out, but I guess not. But, that's what it is. So I'm gonna, see if I can get, call again. There's some other ones, but I don't know. I'm gonna check with them first, and then if not, I'll go with someone else here in town. Pretty much nobody, after Walmart, I guess they got a new one, but people that, asked them, hey, this is unplugged. Is it supposed to be unplugged or what? And so he said, he didn't know, it's broke. It's all right. It wasn't broke. I told him it's new. It looked new. Somebody must have done something to it. They probably forgot to plug it back in, but he didn't know. So we couldn't find anything. Plus, it was like 9, almost 10, so everything was closed. So that's why my brother took it. And now it's just kind of like I'm on his time. So whenever he brings it, But now I'm resorted to faucet water. Me and faucet water don't get along. And but I have to drink water, so that's what I'm gonna do. I also got my medication in the mail today. Well, yesterday now since it's Wednesday. I've been I posted about prep. Like my friends you don't whore around. But I like to be cautious. Back in my party days, if you want to call it, I was, I hate to say, but slutting around. But at that time, I had a lot of anger and issues. I didn't realize that I had or didn't know how to control it. But plus a lot of rapes and stuff. A lot of people say, why do you talk about it? Because, for 27 years, I, kept it to myself, and that's something wrong, something you don't want to do. Because I try to get help, but the psychiatrist said, oh, it's you don't have nothing wrong. Go home. And after that, I just kept it in. But this is back in the 90s. But my dad brought me some. No, actually, my dad sent down. Actually, he didn't bring it out. But my dad brought, had my sister bring down my stuff. I've been for a long time. Got my certificates and all that. So my badge for for firefighting. The sheriff kept, they kept their badges, but I had to get my own for the fire department. So. A lot of pictures. You'll see them on Tumblr, but right now I'm working on. You'll see some of the pictures being uploaded on Tumblr. I might do something with Instagram and TikTok, but mostly in Tumblr. That's where you'll see all my pictures of my family and all, me back in my galan, my beautiful days, Because a lot of people don't, realize I'm 51. It's like, you're not 51. You look like you're 30s or 40s. Well, I'm 51. And you'll see why. I have to like, play this. Got it hooked up. That's why the only reason why it took me a while. I hope it's not too loud. I can't, upload like I used to, like back in my very first day, I had music, but now since it goes up to YouTube Music and Spotify now, catches on the copyrights. So this week I got to figure out what I'm going to get. I'm already thinking about like a vlog cam, but I was going to do something with the video, but I don't. I lost 8 pounds, but I gained 4. And then I'm drinking the faucet water, and it don't, right now I just kind of like, I'm just holding off until Friday. But, if I ask my brother to bring me one. Right now I don't want to mess with it. We're not like, speaking terms with that side of my family, because they know that, I'm mad. But that's one thing though, don't let your disagreements, don't hold it in, because it'll mess with your mind, make you think other things. And that's what happened. I kept everything all inside, and I'm now I'm kicking myself. I realized, this is why I want to do this, what I'm doing today, is because I've learned, that if my brothers and my sister, knew what was going on from the beginning, instead of hiding it or, withholding all this information, what's going on, the truth, I never told them where I was living. They just had my phone number, but they never knew where I was at. But, now it's kicking myself in the butt, but they also, I'm kind of mad too, because when I, came to terms with all my fears and all of what happened, accepted, all of my wrongs, and I started thinking clearer, and I kind of should have told them a long time ago, but what can you do? You learn from your mistakes, and that's why I want to tell everybody, make sure you tell don't hold anything in, because like sometimes if you have your enemies, you kind of have to let them know, speak your mind, because if not, they'll look as you weak, and then they walk all over you. But at the same time, with your family members, if you're in disagreement, you voice your opinion, and that's what I did. It's like, it's not. I like the main argument is hey, I'm here by myself. Since I got my disability, I paid for everything around here. The only thing I'm complaining about is gas, because I can't mow, and the grass is tall, like a jungle back in the back, and I already ran over a turtle, and I see snakes, and I see mice and rats. And that's all my main argument, But what can you do? And then, some of, one of them, I won't name any names, kind of said, well, don't blame us for your wrong choices. And I was like, no, hang on. I'm the one that did, serve, some time, not you. I did my duty, or I paid my debt to society. Why are you still judging me? And I know where it's coming from. But that's, I don't know. It's just kind of like one of those, is just like, if they, I learned to not cut it off. I don't want to argue anymore. Cut it off. And if you don't want to hear, my side, I've been trying to tell my sister, everything, but she don't want to say, no, I don't want to hear it. It's okay. And then I went off on her. It's like, how can you say wrong choices, and if I'm trying to tell you why, what happened. And so I don't know. Other than that, Lumen, it was working pretty good, but I kind of got like I said, I was gonna do a video clip, but I think it's the water. I think it's the water. that I'm drinking, but some because I was like looked at it, it's like, oh yeah, or the lighting. I think it's the lighting. It's like, so I'm gonna kind of get. I'm gonna have to buy some stuff, but I also get to get the water. Have it delivered. I already know how much it is, but oh God, that's a lot. But at least I won't be suffering. One thing is, I spent a lot of money on trying to figure out, products. I tried the turmeric, the bar soap. They also sell the swabs, and I also bought some liquid thing. I'm trying to fight, my old age, but I'm sticking with Lumen, and I think I paid like $40 for this set. It was on a trial, so I don't know how much it's gonna cost. That's all I need. That's all, just, I'm not like, out in the sun like I used to. And since when you're in prison, you don't, if you don't have money to buy toothbrush or toothpaste, and they hand them out like once or 2 months, you don't have like proper dental cleansing, So that's what I'm going through right now. I bought like, what do you call it? I'm trying to post it on my TikTok so I can get money back, what I paid for. It's called a 5% C-like. Chew on it, foam on it. It actually works pretty good though. I tried the purple stuff, the paste, it didn't work right. But this 5% works pretty good. I just kind of take a time, using it. And then I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna call and see how much the membership is to go to the dental, so they can floss, cleanse it, help get my teeth back in order. Then I'm gonna have to set up an appointment to get the other tooth pulled. It's like, oh my God. Then I have to get like something for the red hornets. Try to get rid of them because I'm allergic to it now. But I need to get into the water pump so I can, fix the water leak. But it's something I'm gonna have to like order something like bomb it with, with insect spray. Then get something like, next pay. My next payment, not this coming one, but the next one. But I gotta figure something out because this sound card is alright. Because but I need something better, something newer. Because it's like it's a different port, and I can't hook it up. Then my phone, the A16U, whatever it is, the Galaxy one, it don't have the connect, like the headphone jack. I'm on my Moto G, and the Moto G is like, oh man, it's like, oh my God, it's kind of like, just good, just go ahead, get it, but at least I'm getting somewhere with it, but I'm not, I forget about that. I have it, but I gotta work on this. I asked DeepSeek if he could read the PDF forms on the text and I needed to formulate a complaint. It goes, yes, you can. If it's on PDF forms, if there's more than one pages, you can put page one, but so I got to do that. I'm like, that's why I can't find it. I had it on the Microsoft Word, but it's disappeared. I can't find it. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. It's 4:00 in the morning, and it's like I've been working on. I was laid down. I mean, laid up for like after the phlebotomy. Oh my God! I kind of like with 2 pints, but I don't know how much blood it is in the body. I think it's like 1,000. Your body don't carry that much blood, but since my bone marrow creates too much, once you have all that blood in there and your organs are like pumping hard, working hard, then you remove it. I can breathe easier, but then they kind of go like, oh shit, what's going on? And so So that's why it took me a while. But I lost 8 pounds, and then I just weighed myself again. It's like 4 pounds. Every time when I started eating, because there for a while I just, nibbled on stuff. And then I just kind of like have to get protein, because they tell me you have to eat more protein. But I cut off, some of my medication is like I can think right. But my blood pressure is low. So that concerns me. I don't know why. I think it's because I need to drink more fluids. And usually when you're dehydrated, your blood pressure goes down. Or when you have your hematocrit or your hemoglobin's low, your blood pressure goes down. So I keep tabs on that too. Thankfully, Friday is my doctor's appointment, cardiologist. And I paid all my deductibles, so anything I have, they'll pay for it. So what I'm going to do is, go to the local, what do you call it? Shoot, it's kind of like a pharmacy. They kind of get all the, since I need a PT-INR so I can measure my INR, and it tells me if where I'm at, so I can properly take my medication. It's kind of like a diabetic thing. You stick it, and it reads it, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna have to schedule it and go, and get it. You see what come about it, and then see, because my doctor also sent a compound to lose weight at that place too. But I also seen that this other place in Sherman also does the compounding for $90. It's like, well, that's a lot cheaper than $300. But I have to check into it, and that's my second cardio. I have 2 cardiologists that manage me. He's my first one that treated me after I had the open heart surgery, and he didn't remember me at first. And I go, you treated me right after I had the open heart surgery. Oh, really? He's like, yeah. I don't remember. That's okay, but I remember you. That's why I scheduled an appointment. And it's okay. And that's why he put me on Farxiga. And Farxiga is for diabetics and, people with cardiac problems and high blood pressure. Since I'm taking Farxiga, I think that's what it is. That's why I'm not high. So there for a while I was, but now after I, had the phlebotomy, everything's been low. I was like, I don't think I'll probably just need Farxiga and take away lisinopril or lower lisinopril. And because long time ago I told him I'm taking too much blood pressure medication, or I'm taking too much medication. Before prison I didn't have it. That kind of that I only had 4. Right now I got 12, 13. Well, now that someone got removed some, I got maybe 7, and I refuse to take some. That's why there's only 7. Sometimes I do it by myself. I don't need their help. And then they're probably I told you to take it. Well, yeah, well, I know my body well. When my body tells me it's too much, it's too much. And so I got this email. Oh, geez. Since I bought Raul Alejandro t-shirt, they sent me a coupon for $25, and I'm gonna order something off of there. And the Cosa Nostra tour, so I'm gonna have to get something. Then I want to get at what's her name? Alyssa Hunter too. Is she's got some stuff that I was I want to get water, gotta pay the bills, and everything's in it. So support me, buy a headphone or buy the stand. I'm still working on uploading the other stuff, but I've been so busy with health, and I gotta work on this. I'm running at a time on this lawsuit, and if it doesn't, I have to do it right now. Once I'm done, doing this, do that lawsuit, turn it in, and I think I know I got it now. I just kind of have DeepSeek, do it for me to make sure, I already seen it. I just got to erase, eliminate some people and just keep entities and from 2018 to present. And with the happening last year, I can go back, on what do you call it? What do you call it? There's always a statute of limitation, but when something happens and it's your ex-employer, yeah, you can go back after them, but that's why she's kind of like, oh, you need to fix it, clear it up a little bit. I got it. I just kind of need to clean it up. And I think I got it. And then I just kind of that's why I needed to record. It's like, I said, I'm going to be gone for a little bit, but here I am. I didn't think they were going to take 2 pints of blood. But then I got the bee sting, was on, what do you call it, steroids for about a week and a half. It's like 21 pills or 14 pills. Like you had to take it in a certain order. And it's like, oh man. And then my tooth extraction, then I have to go back again for the other one. I've seen that Mexico does veneers real cheap. My friend, he goes, you need to get veneers. I was like, yeah, but I like my teeth. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just kind of gotta get this done. Then it's going to be hot. And it's like, oh. I just want to post something, thank you for people checking up on me, especially my friend over there in Sherman. He went there and waited in case, something happened. But I guess we just go on and the music stopped because I'm always over here thinking, but there's things right now. I got to do the SSDI, I should say. I'm appealing it, and I got to find an attorney for it. But if not, I have to do it myself. They're not going back up to 2008, and the judge knows it. And she knows, when you need to get an attorney, kind of do you need to get an attorney? It's like, yes, I just got the paperwork last week instead of months ago. And the attorney's waiting on it. So I got to do that and do this lawsuit, finish it. DeepSeek said it can read the PDF forms and, structure it and help me out, but we'll see what happens. Then I'm suing the transport company, the medical transport company. They refused to take me to Walmart when I was scheduled to. I had a heat stroke, and that's why it took me a year to get fixed. Right now I just need to lose weight, which my insurance working on it. Now that I've met my deductible, things will change. We'll see what happens. And Benito over here, watching me, laughing at me. Pendejo, este güey no anda bien. Benito, son of a biscuit. I got to Miguel hides stuff, and I found the other flashlight, and Miguel hid the TV remote. I just found it. I spent all day trying to look around for the. Ouch! Shoot! I spent all day cleaning up my office / living room. Trying to find the selfie tripod. If not, I'm gonna have to get another one because I can't do my clips. Because I want to be informative. I said before, I don't like to tell my business to everybody, but you never know. If it helps someone, going through a situation like what I went through, especially nowadays because of what you see on TV, you got to know your rights. And a lot of the civil rights attorneys, that's why Trump put the this block on the attorneys, because he knew that he would be violating a lot of people's rights. And if he does that, they can't come back out after him. But now I think they're fighting back. And I believe he's on this. Yeah. I'm not, I want to get, like I said, back in the day, I don't want to get political. Like I said, I didn't want to get political, but he's all over the files. I'm sorry, but, and he's also victimized a lot of other girls. You can tell when someone is a pedophile. I mean, a PEDL. Hope they don't block it. Because I used to do music, but they told that since copyright, and so what's that? YouTube Music, no YouTube Studio, YouTube, shoot. I did like almost 100, and then kind of when I finally transferred everything to YouTube, I got like about almost 80 emails from YouTube. Click, fix this, it's copyright, but like, oh man. And now Spotify does the same thing, and now I'm on Amazon Music. I'm also on oh my gosh, Alzheimer's kicking in. Apple Podcast, but hopefully I'll be able to. Right now I got so much on my mind that I can't actually. I do tidbits here and there, and right now I'm gonna since I gotta figure out a software so I can do this. I just kind of like right now. My mind's just set on this lawsuit because I gotta get it right or I'll lose it. I think I got it, but I just kind of take the time to do it right. And I think I'll end it. I'm not even going to go over it or nothing. I'm just going to call it a day. Yeah, you should see something like here pretty soon. But I got to work on this. Probably take me a couple days. I'm trying to stay active, stay positive, because if not, your mind will take control and you start thinking negatively. Then you get into depression. I don't take my Celexa or Citalopram. I do once in a while. Like I almost came close and took one, because I got 10 milligrams and 20 milligrams. With the phlebotomy, I came close to taking one. Because my brother didn't bring me water, but it's understandable. But anyhow, I'll end it. I'll see what. 28 minutes. Yep. I said I was going to do 30 minutes. But I'll see what happens. I'll see if I can post them more regularly. The Cheese Man, with my stuff, going on. It'll be a little bit later. I'll do something. I got ideas. I said I told you I got ideas, but right now, I just want to say thank you for people that are checking up. And I'll see you guys soon. Ciao, chat. Bye-bye. Obrigado. Sayonara. Au revoir.